Excited for this Wednesday. It's going to be our first of some upcoming Wednesday shows, and today we have a special guest. Stay tuned. Hi everybody out there. Today I'm here with Devin Edison. I think you may recognize him.
Oh, Ate.
He was here not that long ago. Yesterday actually, to be precise. But what you might not know about Devin is that he's not just an incredible jeweler around here.
Nor am I just a
pretty face.
Pretty face, not just his pretty face, but the nice, gorgeous hair.
Yeah.
He's also the president of our 501c nonprofit branch, which is T.Skies Jewelers Co-op. That's tskiescoop.com.
Yep.
tskiescoop.com. The boys will pop that in there for you so you can check it out. And I'm going to have Devin tell you a little bit about what that co-op is all about.
The co-op is where we managed to bring in more artists to be able to come in, to be able to do some work, be able to do some jewelries either on their own or be able to do some of the products that we have on our website. And it's not only the place to be able to do work, but it's also a good, a friendly place where we manage to get along with each other, know each other's skills, learn from another, teach others, and also be able to make good friends out of us.
I think that's what is one of my favorite things about being here, because this is where everyone's working, is just how much fun everyone's always having. And I'm constantly overhearing and seeing people have conversations about and around jewelry, bouncing ideas off on each other, getting feedback, and everyone's just always having fun because everybody's doing what they love.
Oh yeah, this place is an awesome place. Glad to be here, and I believe I've been here for about 3 years now.
Oh wow. You're the OG?
Oh yes, I am the OG.
Do you want to maybe tell us a little bit about the KITA program?
The KITA program. Let's see if I can try to remember.
So KITA stands for Keeping Indigenous Traditions Alive, and it's our scholarship program. Shep's over here making sure that we don't say the wrong thing.
Yeah,
it's a scholarship program that we're doing through the nonprofit. And basically, we are assisting students that are attending the C&M New Mexico Community College here in Albuquerque. They have a bench jewelry program, a certification program, and so we are giving them scholarships to just promote this incredible culture that we have here in New Mexico. Jewelry making is so integral to who we are, not just as Native Americans or Chicanos, but just as New Mexico people. So many of us make jewelry, wear jewelry, collect jewelry, trade jewelry, love jewelry, that I couldn't imagine living in the state of New Mexico without jewelry being such a key part of who we are. So this is just our way of making sure that those traditions stay alive, and especially in communities that could really use a little bit of extra help. So that being said, we have a special guest with us today.
Oh, yes we do. Yes, we do.
We actually have one of our scholarship recipients with us. Her name is Roberta Archuleta, and she is from the pueblos of Santa Ana and Taos. So let's welcome her on.
All right, so
let's give her a drum beat.
Give her a drum beat.
Hi, great to be here. A little nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's just us and this camera pointed at your face.
Right.
What could go wrong on live television?
I don't know.
So this is Roberta, and I don't know how many of you are, we've got 63 people watching, so that's good. So you probably already heard our intro, but just to introduce Roberta again, Roberta Archuleta, and she is one of the recipients of our KITA program scholarship. She is attending the C&M Bench Jewelry Certification Program. And C&M is right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So we're really excited to have you.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Of course.
Never done this before, so.
That's okay. Like a week ago, I hadn't either, 2 weeks ago. And before you know it, you're an old pro.
Right?
So before we were on here doing this live, we were upstairs just getting to know one another. And it turns out we have a few things in common.
We do.
Like a lot in common. We both went to Santa Fe Indian School. We both are IAIA graduates. We both studied creative writing, and we both studied photography. But she took it farther. She went to UNM for the photography program. So you're just a creative person, creative writing, photography, now jewelry.
Yes.
You probably can't even imagine a life in which you're not creating.
I can't. And like ever since I was little, I always knew I was going to do something with art. I just didn't know in what way. And my dad was my biggest influence. I learned from watching him painting. He built our house.
Oh wow! Yeah.
He's kind of a jack of all trades as well. And also from watching Bob Ross. So
Hey, Bob Ross!
So yeah, I was just always grew up around it, and I always liked jewelry. But when I was going to art school, I kind of was interested, but never in a way that I was like, yes, let's take it. I was always like preoccupied with photography or working in clay. So once I was at CNM, I decided to take a jewelry class, and I really liked it. Yeah.
I find that when you're an artist, it's almost like you have seasons of art.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like it's almost like one art form leads to a different art form, but you have to be kind of in the right place in your life for it to make sense for you to do. To translate whatever stories you're trying to tell at that time.
True.
So this is your season of jewelry, and you actually were lovely enough to bring in a few of the pieces that you've been working on. Let's get the camera on these here, and maybe you can tell us a little bit. Let's try to prop this up a bit. Tell us a little bit about some of these pieces. There we go.
So the necklace piece here, I made in my first Jewelry 1 class with. It's called Cold Connections, where you don't actually solder anything together, but you use rivets to connect them. So
that would be those.
That would be those.
And what can you tell me about this little wiener dog here?
This is inspired by a balloon animal, and that one is a cold wax cast, where you take wax like this blue one, or there's other different colors, types of wax. Some are soft, some are hard. And you sculpt out of wax, and then you would put it in a kiln and melt out the wax, and then once it reached temperature, you melt your metal, and you pour it into the cast, and you get your forms.
Wow! And you were telling me also that, as you can see, this isn't the classic. Native jewelry that you see on here a lot. Roberta was telling me that she's really interested in pop culture and iconic images, and then reimagining them in different mediums.
Right. Yeah. There's a famous Japanese artist that made a lot of these sculptures, giant sculptures of these balloon animals. The haha is from the Joker from Batman. He's my favorite Batman villain.
Here, bring that over to this camera. I want to show this off. This is really cool.
It's not really cleaned yet, but
it makes it it almost looks vintage in a way. Yeah, that's neat. I like it.
Nice patina on there from the copper.
We like our patinas here at TSkies.
Yeah. And then these square pieces, these blue ones, are from the animation series Avatar, The Last Airbender. So these are all the earth element symbols.
Oh wow, I was wondering about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Here, hit me over here.
And this is the.
So what happens to these pieces from here?
So from here, once I get them as smooth as I want, they get sprued onto a spruing tree, which then, like I mentioned, will be put in a kiln and melted. And then they'll be poured with bronze.
Okay, wonderful. Well, now that you've gotten to know Roberta a little bit, we have a kind of a special program today, because what we're going to be doing is we have this incredible collection of jewelry over here that our Saturday guest artists have donated. So, all of those guest artists that you love every Saturday, we have a little smorgasbord of pieces they've donated specifically to help fundraise for the Kita program and for Roberta. And so we will be auctioning them off for you guys today. But before we get to that, we just kind of wanted to give you an overview of what it looks like if somebody were attending the bench jewelry certification program at CNM. So what I was discussing with Roberta earlier is that because things are moving to an online format, they've changed some things a little bit, like the studio fees when the materials.
Yeah, they've raised the studio fees just so they're able to provide more for the students. And of course, tuition is always raising as well.
So it's about $200 a class for CNM. The studio fee is $125, and then for her tools that she needs to be able to create the jewelry required for the class is roughly around $500. And then on top of that, any of the metals that she's using, stones, any of those
Bronze or
silver, those are all out of pocket costs.
Yes.
So it starts to add up because, as you can imagine, the price of silver
Yeah.
is not going down; it's going up. So all of that comes together, and that's hopefully where we come in and give her some relief on some of that, because she's making all of these sacrifices in other parts of her life to follow this dream, and it's a dream we believe in. And with that, shall we begin our auction?
Let's do it.
All right. Who's ready to? I'm not going to do the.
I believe that would be my job.
Devin wants to do it for us.
All right, everyone. So we're going to be showing. Oh, you want to switch?
Yeah, switch out.
Switch out. Hi, everyone. Hey. So we're going to be showing you a variety of pieces today, and it's going to be formatted a little bit differently than what we normally do. I'm going to show you an example here today, right now, first piece. So we're going to be putting up an item that will be for sale, a letter, which will be the letter of the piece, and a price.
Opening bid.
This is the opening bid, and if you would like to bid on this piece, what you need to do is in the comments type in A10 or $10, and we know that you're bidding $10 on this piece. If you would like to bid more on the piece, for example, if you would like to bid $25 on this piece, then write $25, and what we will do is we'll change this with a 25 and we'll write down your name, and then you will have the current highest bid on the piece.
How do we know when to call it?
At the end of the show, whatever the numbers lie.
All right.
Yeah, so we're going to be showing these throughout the show, and if you see something that you like, $100
Well,
sold.
that
Kathy
was
Suter,
easy.
see that? Okay, so Kathy's showing us right now that we're going to do $100.
Kathy, it's not sold because somebody might do 200. See,
There we
it's gonna
go.
this is a competition now, ladies.
So in the background, we've got Miki back there, and he's writing your name down, Kathy, and writing $100 on A. And that $100, 100% of the profit from these pieces, which is basically 100% of what we sell it for, is going to go to Roberta today up to $1,000, and then after $1,000, that is what our scholarship is for. So we're going to try to raise $1,000, and if Kathy has $100 on this piece, then we're 10% of the way there already.
Woohoo!
Yay!
And if we go over $1,000, hey,
Yeah.
we're here to party.
Right?
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Dinner's on
All
me.
right. Hey, $100.
Okay, so we'll show.
All right, we are beginning. So, if anyone wants to do another bid, if anyone wants to top Kathy's bid of $100, a donation. Yes,
Will they
we
get a
do.
donation receipt? Yeah.
Do we do donation receipts?
Yes, Brenda. How are we going to do that with you today? If you have donated jewelry, we will be able to write your receipt for the jewelry that was donated. As for the purchase of the jewelry today, I'm going to have to figure that out. There's some logistics. But I'll tell you what, I'll keep you in mind and I'll get back to you on that. If I can do it, then we can do it.
It sounds like we have to pass this by our accountant.
We have to pass it, yeah, because the 501c3 doesn't have a credit card system, so we have to run it through the business, and then the business donates all that money to the co-op, and then that co-op donates all that money to Roberta, and so there's like a couple steps here, but I don't see why not. I just have to do some
To get it done the right way.
finagling, yeah, I just have to figure it out, so yeah, but if you have donated jewelry, we are recording the prices of the jewelry that sells, because it's not just artists that have donated jewelry, but we also have collectors, people in our inner circle who have donated pieces. Brenda, you donated a piece. We've got a
cool.
we've got a pendant from Brenda here in just a minute, and we will write you a donation receipt for donating the piece of jewelry.
Fantastic. Okay. Well,
And one more thing, can you bid on any piece throughout the entirety of the show?
Yes.
yeah, we're going to keep taking bids until the show is over, and whoever has the highest bid at the end of the show
Sorry.
is going to get the piece.
Whenever we get a bid, we'll give you a quick little drum, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
So Kathy started it off. Thank you,
All
Kathy,
right,
for
kicking
your
it
bid.
off at $100 for item A.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Kathy.
Okay, item B is just a basic set of earrings just to continue this process donated from the shop, TSkies. This was a prototype set of earrings, B15.
Do you know who made these?
It was either Ronnie or Ramondo or Janice or me.
Someone in the T.Skies family.
Yes, one of us.
So the opening bid on these beautiful earrings is $15. Can I hear 15?
Sterling silver.
With a bead of turquoise?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a plastic lavender bead. It's sterling silver for the metal, but it's a B15. Betty.
Betty, starting it off.
All right.
Betty.
Yay.
I have to remember my summer spin at the county fair. How this goes.
There we
Oh.
go. B15 Leticia. It's like
But, yeah.
All
Betty's
right,
got the first
Leticia,
bid.
you have to bid up on top of the 15 that Betty bid.
Betty bid.
Betty bid.
Betty bid B for 15. Betty bids B for 15. Count with a pack of blueberries. I don't know.
Tongue
So
twister.
Leticia gotta either bid B.
Let's do
16
this.
or more.
Let's move
We're gonna
these
move this,
pieces
yeah.
over,
Okay.
and then we will put these here so we can bounce from camera to camera and see what's up right now.
I'm gonna start with 10 items here.
Can you see these?
Do you have the earring cards?
Let's step it up just a little bit.
Yes, I have an earring card right here.
Miki, can you also write down the person who donated it? Because we have.
So that's
Do you need
T.Skies
more,
donation for B.
We might. We'll just hold this here.
T.Skies.
All right.
Okay, this is our first time, so we're learning as we go here.
Yeah, here. Let's do it like this.
And
By the end of this, though, we're in pros.
Yeah, here we go. This piece is gonna be.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, check this out. This was donated to us by Laura Congdon.
Very nice.
Really like
Laura
that.
Burke.
Laurel Bird.
Congdon.
Opening bid on this one is $80. Can I hear 80?
So this is C80. We've got coral, a row of coral there with a simple stamp work pattern.
Heather Schneider.
And Heather Schneider is going to start that off at C80.
Can I try that on?
Of course you can.
Yes, please.
This is
model
the
that.
really why I'm here, so I can play dress up with you guys. I really like this
C80.
one.
It's nice.
What
You-
increment? Yeah.
It's just
it's really up to
let's
you.
just say $10 to make it to give
Okay.
it. Do you want to try it on?
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's not $1 each.
Right.
50 cents.
Let's say we're upping by 10 each time, so
Okay.
now I can get
Very
my
nice.
my auctioneer on. Have 80. Can we get a 90?
C82 Leticia.
G20 for Ginny.
Oh, B20.
Oh.
So for the
C90.
earrings. For the earrings?
90. Oh, right. Okay.
Just wait to write it.
Let's have. Can we?
C90.
Oh gosh, we're already
Here
getting.
you go. You want this pen?
Yeah.
G20.
All right. So B, we're at 20. 20 on B. Can I hear 30 for B?
Okay. Margaret has C
C at 90.
at 90. Here you go, Mickey. This is where you got to start keeping up.
Now it's getting interesting.
So you want to do increments of $5 or $10?
5 is fine.
Yeah, we'll do 5 just to make it easier for rounding.
C90.
Well,
Here.
We'll get 5 items out at a time. We'll max out there before we
okay.
maybe call it. How about that? Just so we.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's the size on that?
There's a weird glare on that, isn't there?
There you
That's a
go.
little bright.
Do we need to get any more information on the bracelets?
Bracelet size?
Vicky would like to know the bracelet size.
Oh, okay. Let's do that for her. Oh, wait.
And these prices are starting low. We basically wanted to have an easy opening bid. They were donations. I've got a couple pieces coming up that will be well under the retail price of these items just to get it kicked off. As well as some of the artist pieces that will be significantly under the artist price.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We have artists including like Rick Monty, Nick Nez, basically every artist we've had on the show, right?
All right.
That's right.
5 inches with a 1.5 inch gap, so 6.5.
6.5.
6.5 on that
Ooh,
one.
that'll fit me perfectly.
And you can't have it. Not allowed. Oh, look, it's my size. 5 and a
1 inch gap? 1 1/4?
1.25. So 6.25 on that one.
All right, D.
Ooh, now we're talking.
C95 for Heather.
Very nice.
Yeah.
What is that?
That is, it looks like Gaspiite.
25.
Alvin Monty.
Oh, this is 8. We're losing our erase.
We're gonna start this one at 150.
Next time we'll have maybe better. Yeah, thank you.
D starting at 150. And Heather's gonna do C95.
D starting at 150. You gotta bid at least
C95.
150, Brenda.
D starting at 150. This is an Alvin Monty piece, Gaspiite. He was retailing for 265. So look, it's already 100 and
D 200 for Kathy.
D 200. Kathy.
Ooh,
This is fun.
30 for Ginny.
Oh, good we have more than one eyes on the screen.
Hey,
160 for D.
Devin, can you get us another dry erase marker for Roberta?
That's D. D's are at 200, Laura.
D is at 200, Laura.
B's at 30 with Jenny.
You could do 210.
B 30. B's 30
Yeah,
already.
we changed it.
Can you grab another dry erase for Roberta, just so we have another set
Is
of heads on
this
there?
was this the idea?
Is there the plastic ones?
I don't
Those
think
little
that's
plastic
gonna-
green card holders? For those?
You know what? I think we have some up there. Here we go. This is our first time.
What's the stone on
What
that?
is a stone? This is Gaspiite. And Alvin Monty, you've got that.
Make these thicker.
He's a master silversmith from Tohajili, Navajo silversmith. Beautiful masterwork here. This is all hand saw around the border. We've got those peyote buttons and
35 for
drop
B.
shot.
Can I get the marker?
Decent sized bail there. And retailing for $265. Leticia is going to bid that up.
Let's
D,
our
205.
A, B, and C in the right order. Okay.
This is like eBay bidding.
Yeah, I think we're maxed
Yeah.
out
Like,
on how many pieces we have. We may have
Way
to
old school eBay.
close the auction on one of these pretty soon.
Yeah.
D 210. Brenda's going up 210.
Pieces. 215. Heather,
Alright.
bringing it up.
215. Lena,
300.
300.
Lena.
Lena came in today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lena was
Yeah.
here. She came down and actually came into the studio and everything. Lena's bidding 300 on D. And I think we're going to max out there at
220. No.
D 300. I'm going to move that off. Let's bring A back and let's see if we can't do one final look at A before we close that out. We've got A 100. Who's got the bid on A?
Kathy Seaver.
Kathy's got A 100. We're going to take this one off the camera, and if anyone else wants it, speak now, or it will be sold to Kathy. So last chance for A.
Going once.
We'll give a 20-second
Going twice.
on that. B, can we check out
upping
B?
it.
B is up
B's
to
up to
$40.
$40.
With Jenny Smith. And
Jenny Smith is doing B.
Thank you.
This is fun, huh?
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's like a family
It's exciting.
project. It's a bonding experience.
We're all in this together. B40, Jenny Smith. Simple. You know what? You know how we made this?
How?
We got it was a toothpaste extractor.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've seen
wow.
that. I was wondering
Yeah,
what the tool was
we
for.
crimped and everyone was like, "Wow, how'd you do that?" And it's been our secret trick, but since we haven't sold them in a long time, we'll share this.
Oh, that's
crazy.
All right, I think A is going to go to Kathy.
Okay, Kathy, congratulations.
Let's have a drum beat for Kathy.
Yay.
All right, can I hand this off to somebody?
Devin, I'm gonna grab that for me.
Right.
All right, last look at B.
Use this too, right?
So far, we've got Jenny Smith bidding $40.
What's happening with my dry erase? I think it's my hands. I think I put on lotion. There, yeah.
Last chance for B. It's going for $40
Going once,
to Jenny Smith.
going twice.
Back to C. C's up to $95. Who's got the bid on C?
I didn't know.
Heather Schneider.
Heather Schneider's got $95 on this simple coral stacker bracelet.
Ooh.
This, did you say it was 6.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna fit me. Right, I'll take this off. Okay, here we go. One last look at that.
C 110. Is that C?
Oh yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Paula deal at
105 to Paula. Here we go. Simple stacker coral.
110.
110 to Margaret.
What's the name?
Heather's 110. Margaret's got it right now, Heather, at 110. Let me know if you want to go up to 115. Do we have 115? Oh, whoops. My
There
bad.
you go.
There we go. In camera. Now you
Heather,
can see the
150.
bracelet.
Oh, Kathy, 150, 125.
125 to
Now
Kathy.
we're talking.
Yeah.
120.
It's hard to go up just by 5 increments. Like,
Yeah.
if you really
Yeah.
want the piece, you might have to spend a little more.
125 to Kathy.
Do all the ladies know each other? That
I think that we
Oh,
have
yeah.
an inner circle.
Margaret,
140.
140.
Margaret.
A
Yeah.
group where
Competitive.
everybody shows off their jewelry and stuff. Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, 140. 140 for the coral piece. C. Let's take a look at D and we'll come back to C. We'll
Actually, I think B might have sold.
B
Beat
is
it,
done.
So
Okay, so thank you, Jenny.
Jenny,
So-
You're the winner of the T.Skies earrings.
I love those. They're
those
cute.
are sweet.
All
Jenny
right.
Smith.
Jenny Smith.
Jenny Smith, Devin. Assembly line.
Yep.
We're gonna look one more time at
Everybody gets the touch.
D. D is Alvin Monty,
That's a gorgeous stone. Holy moly.
master silversmith. He's been doing this for 35 years. His retail is $265. It's going for $300. Who's got that bid?
Lena Trevino.
Lena Trevino.
From YouTube.
If you have any more bids, please speak now. If not, we've got Lena Trevino buying this piece.
Yeah, we had said end of the show, but I think it's going so quickly that
We
we're just
probably
going
need
to
to
call
move
it.
on.
Yeah.
We'd probably get confusing. Sorry, this is our first time. We're just winging it. Thanks for joining. Being part of our
Being our test
discovery.
test option.
Okay, so we've got
Any last bids on C?
C is going to Margaret. Last chance on C. Okay, I'm gonna bring out a new piece. You ready for it?
Yes.
Okay, we got E first.
Let's just, for whatever we're missing. I think I missed something along the way that deserves a drum beat. We should have Devin doing the drum. Yes?
President.
This is the role you were born to play. I saw you yesterday.
This piece is donated by Ann Dobner.
It's,
Pin?
It's hematite.
But what is
Wow.
it? Is it a pin?
It is a pendant and a pin.
brooch.
Oh, nice.
A brooch. I don't know
What
why
do
I
we
get
call it?
Scottish
I
on
don't know. A brooch, a brooch.
that. Brooch. All right, so we've got a pin. It's got a small bail that you can hang on a chain. It is a hematite
That's
pin.
gorgeous.
Wow.
Nice.
Really pretty.
Let me get the price on this. This is starting at $65.
What?
What? That's a good deal.
E65.
That's a great deal.
Starting E65. Hematite Cluster Pin. Get that camera focus better.
It's so sparkly.
Oh, look, I can see myself in
Yeah.
there. Look, hi everybody.
70
waving?
to
It's like, how many of there are you?
Heather.
Linda, 75.
Linda, 75. We've got an artist hallmark on here.
90, Heather.
Heather's the 90. Sterling silver. It just has a sterling
wait.
silver mark.
What letter are we on? Oh,
E.
E,
We're on.
yeah.
90.
I was
Heather.
making things that we're not using. Confusing myself.
All right. Hematite is the shiny stone. It's actually a stone. We've done some beadwork with it, but
I don't think I've ever seen hematite look better.
that's great.
Yeah. It's just.
It's a great polish.
Is it magnetic? Is it magnetized?
I don't think
It
so.
almost looks like glass.
Try. Where's that magnet? Is it down there?
It's upstairs.
It's right in front of you.
It is? Oh, this?
This.
These are magnets. I messed up my E. Here we go. So that's going to be 90 for Heather.
Let's see F. What's F? I'm excited.
Let's
I'm into
whip
it.
up.
Should we let?
Should we let C go?
Oh, let's do one. Going once, going twice. Is there 150 on C?
So far it's going to...
Do I hear 150? Do I hear 150? Do I hear? Give me 150. I need 150. Do I hear a 145? Do I hear a 145? Do I hear 145? Do I hear 144? 144. Yeah, 144.
C,
Sold!
C is going to be sold. Who got it? Miki?
Margaret.
All right, Margaret, congratulations. We get a drum beat.
Very nice.
I'm sorry if it looked like a euro. I'm trying to do dollar sign, and the dollar sign just isn't working for me.
Scottish accents, euros.
Okay,
Put this
F.
on the-
She was trying to do conversion. That's what you said. That's fun. Ooh, look at that.
Euros.
Nice.
Brenda wouldn't be doing euros.
Who made this? Is this?
This was a donation piece, again, from Laura Congdon. Very simple, I believe, Navajo style.
85.
Starting at $85. Is that 8 coming through okay?
Not really.
It's a little,
It looks like a
little
55.
mushy there. Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
55.
Uh,
I want to do that red one.
Don't we have-
One red marker
okay,
is
well,
that?
Leticia's
This
got it
red
right now.
marker is
55.
actually quite.
Okay.
Did you want to
Yeah.
start it at 55 since?
Let's start. No, it's actually 85, guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's,
it's 85, ladies and gents.
okay, 85. It's 85. Whoever wants it for 85.
And bidding, I guess bidding starts now.
Oh my god.
90. Linda
Linda
Novak.
Novak.
$90.
Hi, Melanie. Happy to have you, Melanie. We're doing a live auction, so whatever the number is you see down there, if you want it, you just have to bid higher than that number by increments of $5 at least.
This is a beautiful 2-shank cuff. It's 2 shanks, half round,
Size
soldered at the terminal ends, and graduate to wider in the center here with a cinder pendant of turquoise, sided by handmade silver leaf, and some silver wire work. Whoa.
TC 95.
95 Leticia.
And we'll get you that size.
It's size 5, or no, it's not size 5. 5 inches with a 1 inch opening, so 6.
Size 6. That can be opened up to about a 6.5. So size 6. Turquoise. Oh, I like it this way with the leaf hanging on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Navajo sterling silver, donated by Laura Congdon.
Mm-hmm.
That is F. 95. So far, Leticia, you've got the high bid on that. Let's get our last look at D. Last look at D. This is our Alvin Monty piece with some kind of weird symbol. It's supposed to be a dollar symbol. And it's $300.
To Kathy Suter.
That stone is
Delina
Oh,
Trevino.
Trevino.
that stone is epic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really nice.
Gaspiite. We've got Alvin's hallmark there on the back. We want to take a look at that. Thank you, Alvin, for your donation. If you're watching, he was just in here earlier today. There we go, Alvin Monty.
He certainly has a signature look, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I
he's
really like the shape of the stone too.
Yeah.
more natural.
Yeah.
Just kind of not that standard look. There's not standard round stone.
I was
Kind
saying.
of reminds me of the tip of a machete. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
I can
Didn't
see
you
that.
look at
I
tiny
did
little
make a
knife?
tiny one.
Let's see your little knife.
Yeah, bring it out.
That was fun. She was wielding a knife earlier, everyone.
I was doing my psycho knife.
I like your
Right,
necklace.
right.
Did you make that?
I did not make that one.
Look at this little knife. How cute is that?
So tiny.
Oh, it's
Oh my
it's
gosh.
a little kitchen knife.
It's for
I
the
wasn't expecting
fairies.
it to be so tiny. I love it.
A little fairy knife. How cute it is.
All right, last chance for
Oops.
Alvin Monty pendant selling for 300.
300 going once.
300. Do I hear 310? Do I hear 310? Is there any $305? Dude, $305. 304. We got 307.
304.50.
This is E again, Hematite Cluster. It's going right now for $90 to
Heather Schneider.
Heather Schneider.
What she got?
Let's do a. We got G.
G.
So to recap, for anybody just joining, we're doing a live auction. So the numbers that you see out here are the current bid.
E.
You must bid above it by $5, at least $5 higher than the bid. E. So Paula is bidding 110 on this beautiful hematite brooch. Let me see your bid. Brooch. I've been watching Outlander with my mother. I've been basically dreaming in Scottish accents.
115.
All right, I think D.
D115.
We're gonna call it on D. Yeah.
Congratulations, Lena. It was good to
Alright,
see you today.
D has been sold.
So
Heather's bidding 115 for E.
115 on E. I have to wipe it with my shirt because I have hand cream on and it makes it all weird.
Oh.
And then let's take another look at F.
That's
Turquoise.
at 95 going to
Leticia Middleton.
Leticia is the highest bid at 95.
That's a nice little bracelet.
I love it.
That's a good deal. Right now, $95.
Yeah. I'd wear this every day.
Congratulations, Lena. Okay.
Alright, what do we got next?
Next we have G.
Ooh.
It is a magnesite, turquoise magnesite necklace.
100 on F. Okay. Alright, Diane, thank you. I have your bid down.
Is that at 25?
$25. Turquoise magnesite nugget necklace. Love that. Chunky.
Would it be like a choker? It doesn't seem quite as long.
Let's get a measurement on it. That's a good
F,
good idea. We're looking at a 16-inch. Yes,
Says
that would be a choker. Size 14 to 16 are considered chokers.
Yeah, 110.
There you go.
F110.
Just barely got it up there. Oh, that's alright.
You want a tissue or something?
Yeah, that might help. I'm like covered.
Jaren, we're keeping them out for a little bit of time, and then bringing them back one more time, and then marking them as sold, if we don't get a bid in a while.
Marco.
Okay, G.
Looks nice.
Heather's
Yeah.
bidding 40 on G.
I like it. I like this length.
This would 14 to 16 inch are considered chokers. Anything smaller than that is a collar.
Reminds me of Frida Kahlo. She has
Yeah.
one of those really
Oh,
She
chunky-
does wear those, yeah.
Have you been to the Frida Kahlo exhibit at the museum?
I've been meaning to go, and
Me
I
too.
keep forgetting.
I'm gonna take my stepdaughter. She's an artiste.
F-115. Diane, I think F is already 115. Is that right? Or is that E?
No, that's.
She got it at 115.
Yeah, that's
115. You've got the high bid. Diane.
Who donated G?
Laura did. Laura Congdon. In the Laura Congdon collection. Thank you, Laura, for your donation. Yeah, I don't.
Can I try on your choker?
Sure.
There
It's
we go.
like I tried it to make it adjustable, so if you need to untie it, go ahead.
Here we go.
Does it
Let's look
slide?
at this necklace. There we go. G40.
trying to-
Turquoise magnesite nugget collar. Choker.
And Kathy's the highest bid is 60 for G.
60.
Yeah, Kathy, I think just raised it.
Yeah, Kathy.
$60. Okay, G's going for 60. I'm going to put this off to the side. And we're going to take one last look at E,
E.
the hematite. Who's got the high bid on the hematite right now?
G70.
And the hematite, which was letter
E.
E.
It's 115.
For
Schneider.
Schneider.
Heather Schneider.
Heather Schneider's got the high bid here, 115. It's been a while since we've heard anything on this, so we'll make this our last look. We'll give you another minute if you'd like to bid on E. That's a horrible E. That's my E. There we go. I'll just fix that. E. That's not much better. Anyway, Heather Schneider, you've got the high bid on E, 115 for the hematite pin and pendant.
And do I hear 125? Do I hear 125? Is there 125 out there? And okay, so do I hear a 120? Do I hear a 120? And a 120 and 120. Come on, you gotta get that 120.
Okay, we're gonna do one more artist piece. Have an Eddie Secatero ring.
Does he need a ring thing?
There's E1.
Oh yeah. Where's our?
H.
There's
Yeah.
one.
Oh, that's a rack.
We had a little. Here it is.
So I remember one time we went down here.
Ooh, ladies,
Ooh, that's
get
nice.
ready.
How much is that? Okay, we'll do one.
Rhodonite, yes.
Rhodochrosite.
Rhodochrosite.
And this one's donated by.
Can you guess who that donator is?
I think I know.
Vicky, it's Magnus. It's dyed magnesite.
Yep, the nugget necklace is dyed magnesite.
So I guess that would be like dyed howlite.
Yeah, very similar.
So yes.
Is that my piece?
H125, we've got a 125, Leticia Middleton. This is an Eddie Secatero piece. Eddie is a very well-known Navajo silversmith from Tohajili. We're bringing it up to 150, Heather.
What's the size on that one too?
Let's get a size.
H135
This is a size 9.
for Leticia.
Rhodochrosite, Eddie Secatero. Love his southwestern
155.
geometric borders he does by the handsaw.
155.
155.
Leticia.
This was retailing for $250, and it is now, the high bid is $155. This is letter H,
Size again?
size 9. We've got that thick double
160.
shank band, 160, Linda. 160 rhodochrosite ring. Please show on hand. Here you go. My hand's too pink for this.
Let me see.
We need- yeah,
Let
we
me
need
see
some-
that thing.
I need some tan,
165.
some
Rosa.
contrast. 165 Rosa, 165 Brenda.
160. Rosa got it.
Rosa's
on the-
first on YouTube, 165.
Oh, that
I
is nice.
liked.
170.
Dana Phillips.
Never mind.
This is a one of a kind.
170.
175.
175. Linda.
Linda.
Just leave it over here then.
Yep.
Oh, Linda still got it at 175. Size 9.
We got 175. Linda was the first to that. 180. Rosa, back up. She
I
increased
will
her
just
bid to
keep it.
180.
185.
185.
Maybe just-
Deanna. That's my Deanna.
I'll just stand here for give it a while.
185. Deanna Flowers.
Do we hear a 200? Anyone?
200.
Want to
Oh.
seal the deal with 200.
200. Come on, ladies.
Let's try to make it
It's
to the
for a
200.
good cause.
190. Rosa.
Still under the what you would buy it from for the artist. It might be a great deal today.
Yeah, he's had it listed for 250. So.
I think it said 265 on the back.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
No, it's got 250.
Oh.
250.
So Rosa with the high bid of 190.
190. It's going
H.
for 190. H. 190.
Sounds like we're playing bingo.
200.
200.
Dana Phillips.
Eddie Secretary is Navajo Silversmith from Tohajili. He's been a guest on this show a couple of times. It's like Dana's got you, Leticia, at 200 so far. High bid is 200. Rhodochrosite is that Love Stone.
Yes, sir.
The stand of love.
210, Rosa.
Amor.
Donated by Eddie Secretary.
Such a cool stone. 210, Rosa.
It's a very like ladybug kind of feel to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
You can see like the point at the back.
Just crawling down your finger. Okay.
You want to review those other pieces and call those ones out?
Yep, let's see, we've got, before we move on, just to let you know, this bid was, we're at 210 and the high bidder is
Rosa.
Rosa Perez on YouTube. We're going to be taking one last look at, oh, we already did one last look at E. Let's
Yeah,
say goodbye.
so-
Oh, yeah.
So who's the
Goodbye to
winner?
E and I think F. right?
F2.
So E, that funky E, I think it was Heather Schneider, right?
Heather Schneider has
Heather
the-
Schneider, congratulations
Congrats.
on E. One last look at F. If you'd like to bid on F, we've got 115.
Oh, let me just scoot. There we go.
115 for this cute little turquoise bracelet.
Diane Spies.
Spees.
Speeds. Whoops, I guess you're all right.
There we go. 115. This is F. So if you're bidding on this, please just put the letter and then your bid. The high bid right now is 115.
So Laura, if you're placing a bid, make sure you put the letter.
F120, Deanna Flowers. Did
120.
Laura, did you want to bid on this piece? This
Which one were you bidding on, Laura?
Thank you.
Oh, 125.
Diane 125.
Keeping Roberta busy over here.
Very busy. Keep it coming.
All right. 125. Going once. Going twice.
All right, last chance for F. 125. We will be bringing this off. If you want this, let us know in the next minute. Otherwise, it's going to be sold to Diane.
Did you finish E?
And E's sold to Heather Schneider.
Woohoo!
115. 130. Deanna Flowers brings it back onto the table at 130. Your handwriting is so much better than mine. Why am I even doing that?
Well, yeah, Heather, Chef just has like the doctor's chicken scratch.
I was a nurse for a little while.
Oh yeah.
I got that.
130 F.
Like an actual nurse? Like went to nursing school?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
you better
bidding war
listen to
between
that.
Deanna and Diane.
It's a story for another time.
135.
135. 135.
Do we hear of an even 150? Is anyone gonna just
I
go
was a nurse
for
for
it?
3 years
Oh, damn.
in an ENT office. Give allergy shots all day. Okay. 135. 135. Diane, we've got you at 135. I'm going to creep this off the table. We're going to look at, get one last look at G. We've got our magnesite nugget necklace. Donated by Laura.
Heather Schneider is in the lead on this one.
140.
140 for F. We got to bring that back because it's still hot. Let's get this out of here. Back to
I
this
think
one.
that one might be gone.
140. That might be too big for Saren. What size is that? 150.
It was.
It was 6, I believe.
Yeah, it could be stretched up to a 6.5.
Yeah.
6. 150. Okay.
It's 1 so. ISO.
So, ISO.
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 Oh,
In case anyone.
I can't get away with anything around here.
Self-conscious.
I'll fix it. I'll fix
Oh
it.
my god.
It's funny because it's kind of like a slang in Taos. It's like, I sold. It's so, like, it's so cute.
Oh. See, that's why I did it.
See, you know.
Yeah, 150. Diane, 150. So what's our total? What are we up to right now?
Let's see. I'll do some math real quick. Let's see.
Let's just take another gander at this beauty. The high bid is 210.
697. 9. Okay, I think we hit our $1,000.
Already?
Rosa Perez is in the
Already.
lead with this one.
It's 695 right now.
Eddie
Rosa Perez
Secretero?
at 210.
Eddie Secretero, last look at Eddie Secretero, currently at 210.
215.
215.
Dana.
Here's this one if you want to keep the colors.
It's a size 9.
Size 9.
We're not probably going to ask Eddie to resize any of these just because it's kind of like a.
They were all
Yeah,
donation.
it
It's
is
a donation.
Yeah, that'll be thing.
All right, let's take a look at our necklace.
If you want one, Leticia, I'm sure we can ask Eddie to make one.
So I think we're gonna let this one go to
Heather Schneider.
Heather Schneider.
All right, H. I'm sorry, G.
Oh, 220 on H. High bid.
Hi all, H220, Robin.
Rob.
Okay, so G, last look, this is going $70 to Heather Schneider. Congratulations, Heather.
Yay!
Eighty.
Over 70.
70. It was
So we have this little turquoise cuff, still high bid of 150, and our Eddie Secretero ring,
That's right.
220.
love Devin's journaling. I think we all do
I do
today.
too.
You're hired.
Yep.
Hey, I'm already the president.
Let's start a band.
Let's do one more piece just to get all the merchant service fees and stuff, because we're right at 1,000, but the
Okay.
credit card company takes like 3.5%. So
Thank you.
225.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, everyone, for playing along today. This has been really awesome.
Exciting.
It is exciting.
Okay.
So this is letter H.
Oh, cool. I love barrettes. I don't have any hair, but I like them.
Letter I.
H. Letter I.
Yes.
That is nice.
I don't think the pattern's really there. It is.
My hair's too thick to
Is it?
hold.
$40.
Starting at $40. This is a sterling silver hairpin, or I'm sorry, hair barrette.
Looks
Right.
pretty vintage
Right.
too.
Yeah, it looks like it's been around a little while. This is also Laura.
Heather, starting it off.
$40 to Heather.
Starting
Aye.
off.
One drum for one bid.
Yeah, forget the gavel. We got a drum.
I-40. Heather's got I-40 so far. We've got an I-40 here in Albuquerque.
Oh yeah.
do.
I-40.
$230 for H.
$230 for H and $45 for the hair.
$45 for Linda on the pin on letter I.
$230.
Guess we just bring these in on the camera so you can see.
$230, please.
And I think Diane has the high for F.
I don't think that's in
Or was
camera.
it Deanna? I know it's a bidding war between Deanna and
Diane is
Okay.
is winning with that.
Here we go. So, last chance for F.
Deanna, if you want it, if you want to bid it higher. If not, it's going to Diane.
Diane. I don't know if we could write a receipt. I was just thinking about that. I don't know if we can write two receipts, one for donating the jewelry and one for buying. I don't know. I'll have to check with my accountant.
I don't think buying a... Yeah, that's an accountant question for sure.
H. 235.
It's coming out.
We hear at 250 for the next one.
Go up to 3.
We hear at 4,000.
$1 million.
$1 million.
All right. 45 on I.
And F, I think we're letting, Deanna's letting it
Yeah,
go.
letting it go.
Diane.
150. Dana.
Diana.
Was
Or
it
Diane.
Diane.
Diane Spees?
Mm-hmm.
150. I thought scroll up a little bit.
It was between Diane and Deanna.
Okay. There it is.
Hit that drum, Devin.
Congratulations, Diane. Last two pieces of the night.
Bye.
We've got
There we go.
I-45 and the rotochrosite size 9 Eddie Secretarial ring 235.
Yeah.
Oh, my hand. Oh.
Brenda, I still have your piece. We're going to do another show in a couple weeks, most likely. And then we will also do this auction style to support our internship. And Roberta, were you interested in the internship as well?
I kind of didn't think about it. I mean, I might be.
Yeah.
Something to,
Yeah, we'll keep you in the loop on that.
yeah.
But it's 1 to 3 credits at CNM.
Oh, okay.
And it's like so many hours per credit.
Right.
30 per credit.
Yeah. 30 hours per credit?
Mm-hmm.
There you
For the
go.
whole semester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
So would it just be like, what can I think of that? I can't even remember that.
Work.
Not, the term passes my brain right now. I can't think of it.
it's
So the
like-
internship would act as credit hours towards your
Okay.
degree as well. And
it's a paid internship.
a paid internship.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so we'll do another show like this to raise money for the intern.
Okay. What I was thinking was independent study.
Oh, independent study.
Yeah.
Basically
yeah,
that, yeah.
yeah, I think so. Something like that. We just have to work with the school to make sure that
Christine, we have these 2 pieces left.
Whatever papers we have to fill out. But
The
it sounds
numbers-
like we're good, and you just have to say who's doing it.
Oh,
So.
right. Okay.
Christine, the numbers that are on screen are where the bids are at now. If you're interested in either of these, just top those bids. We're doing at least increments of $5.
I think we should have stuck with 10.
Yeah, we'll do that
Try
next
to
time.
tell ya.
Trial and error.
Someone should have said something about that.
You're never fine. You didn't know what to expect.
We should have done 50 cents actually.
50 cents.
I just want me a good half
All
dollar.
right, we're gonna close these out here.
Let's give it 2 more minutes.
$50 I. Bringing that up to 50.
Christine.
I knew Christine was gonna.
Yeah, Christine
she
was waiting
just,
around just to snipe you at the end.
Who has the high bid on this ring?
235.
Dana Phillips.
Dana.
Dana Phillips from YouTube.
Dana's holding her breath.
All right.
All right, cowgirls.
Want to set those aside for a minute? If no more bids, they're gone.
That's right.
Does anybody have any questions for Roberta? We could do a little Q&A here while we're just waiting for those last bids to roll in.
Oh,
555.
let's see. Let me do some math real quick. Oh wow. We're at 915.
Without those?
Yeah, we'll finish off with that, basically.
Yep. Cool. We're gonna make our 1,000. If we don't make our 1,000, we're gonna make sure that Roberta gets 1,000.
Yes.
Thank you.
Any questions for Roberta? Oh, Heather, I'd love to hear about Roberta's background and ambitions. Yeah, we talked a little bit about that at the beginning of the show, but let's circle on back.
Yeah, we're right in an hour, I think.
Where are you from, Roberta?
I'm from New Mexico. I am from Taos Pueblo and Santa Ana Pueblo. I grew up in Taos and now I reside in Santa Ana.
Which is boop, right over there.
Yep, just north of Albuquerque, right outside of Bernalillo. I pretty much knew at a young age I always wanted to do art, and it just kind of came about in so many different ways. My family is really artistic and creative, and so I went to the Institute of American Indian Arts, and then I went to UNM as well, and now I'm at CNM pursuing the jewelry program, the certification program.
What are you gonna do, or what's your wildest dream of where you could take your jewelry career?
My wildest dream, wow. It'd probably, it's kind of a little self-indulgent because I'd really like just making stuff for myself.
I'm gonna make myself the most amazing jewelry.
Yeah.
I think that's a great
And
ambition.
then I'll
personally.
make multiples and then people can purchase it.
It works for us.
You also said earlier about building a shop at home.
Oh,
yes.
that's right. Thanks, Shep.
Right now I'm on the Santa Ana Reservation on my grandma's property. There's an old adobe house that I'd like to convert into a studio. So I'm trying to, it needs a new roof and a new floor and probably the walls to be stuccoed and yeah.
Who built it? How old are those adobes?
They're not too old, maybe around 30 years old. My uncle built it.
Oh, okay.
Before that, there was a barn there that was my grandpa's because he raised cattle.
Mm-hmm.
And so right now in the shed, my uncle has a lot of my grandpa's old farming equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So those are treasures in themselves
of
as well.
course.
So
So for everybody out there that maybe doesn't know what adobe is, do you want to?
yeah, they're mud bricks that you basically mix. Well, the dirt here in New Mexico has a lot of clay in it, and you mix it with straw, and you put it in a mold, and you leave it out in the sun to dry, and you basically use them like regular bricks. They're just made out of adobe, and they're very solid. Many of the Pueblos have built their villages out of adobes. great insulators.
Mhm.
Yeah, cool in the summer, warm in the winter. And you
Yes.
wouldn't think that a earth and brick would last.
Yeah,
But it does.
it does. It's
And
really amazing.
there was a time in New Mexico where they would do a really a plaster on it that didn't breathe really well, right? And so a lot of some old buildings, like there's an old church down where I live, they had to completely restore it because the bricks were starting to decay inside because they couldn't breathe, like they couldn't let the moisture in and out.
Right, yeah.
So there's like a whole science to it.
So there's some more questions. Do you have a stone of
Musa.
choice?
I
You work
like-
with Roberta.
Turquoise, I made this ring here.
Oh, let me see. That's beautiful. That's green turquoise?
Yes. And then this one was my grandmother's.
Look at that
So it's a
stone.
little-
Can we
it's
show?
really
Yeah, we have this right
Here, let's. Here, how do we.
here. Oh,
Our corral.
It's that COVID screen. One of these days.
How am I going to do this? Cameraman! There.
but yeah, definitely
Look at that. It's too
turquoise.
close.
There.
Wow.
No, yeah.
This was your grandmother's.
Yes.
What a treasure. I have a squash blossom my grandma gave me that's a treasure.
Another question from Dana. Is there any jewelry or art or jewelry artist or regular artist that you follow or get inspiration from?
There's really a lot. Just depends really, but we were talking about Frida Kahlo earlier. She's one of them. A really one that I like is Stephen Paul Judd. He's a painter, but he does takes a lot of imagery from pulp culture and puts a native twist on it.
Oh wow.
Cool.
And he does a lot of T-shirts as well and apparel.
Have you seen Ryan Singer? We were just talking about him the other day.
Yeah, I've seen him too. He
Yeah.
incorporates a lot of Star Wars into
Yeah,
his
Star
works.
Wars with this.
We need to bring Ryan on here, I
Yeah,
think.
he would come on.
Yeah, so there's a lot of many artists, native artists. My first one was my dad. He's a jack of all trades, but I learned from watching him drawing and painting and sculpture. He built our house too, so it just kind of all ties in.
Yes, art is a way of life out
Yeah,
here in New
definitely.
Mexico.
Should we congratulate the winners of these pieces?
Let's do it.
So the final bid on H here, this Eddie Secretero ring, is $235, and that is to who?
Dana Phillips.
Dana Phillips. Congratulations, Dana.
Congrats.
Alright. Sold. And then I, $55.
To Christina Mares on YouTube.
Christina
I think
Mars.
she's a new viewer.
Oh, Christina, yeah, go down a little bit, right there.
Oh,
Christina,
Christina, send
Oh, no.
us your email if you are new.
I think we have
I
it.
think she is in ours.
Here, do we need our sign?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we have you, Christina.
So you can direct message us your email address or call us here
505-862-9443.
or email us at
hello@tskies.com.
yes.
If this is your first time watching, thank you for joining us tonight. We've done a special show, an
Oh.
auction.
We can you pop up Roberta's Instagram on there so
It's
people
in
can follow
the
her?
description.
Oh, it
So-
is. Okay. So if you look at the description for this video, guys, in the post, it has a link to or where you can find her Instagram, so you can check out some of her work and just more about who she is.
And your
What she
Instagram
does?
was
Bunch of dog posts. RJ Arch, which is just RJARCH.
okay. I'll put another link to it.
We like dog posts around here.
You want some dog
I
bones?
don't think that's it.
Post dog posts.
I've got a bunch of dog bones if you want some. I don't know if everyone knows this.
I don't know.
That
Switch me up. You're like a voice, a disembodied voice.
yeah, I'm just a voice behind the camera. Yeah. So my name is Matthew James. I'm the founder of TSkies. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We were just talking about dog bones because my full-time job, I work for a dog bone company called Bully Bone. TSkies has been a side project that's just flourished and blossomed and kind of became what it is today. Never really intended it to grow as big as it is. We just wanted to do the right thing and create a jewelry store that was very transparent about where everything comes from, and then incorporating all of the cultures of the Southwest. It started off as a turquoise blog, but when I hear dog stuff, I'm always like, hey, want some dog bones? Because that's my full-time job. Is I work for Bully Bone. So, yes, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We are TSkies, a small jewelry shop here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and we do this live show 4 times a week. This week we're going to be doing 5 times. We're here every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Every other Wednesday now.
And now every other Wednesday. So we'll be here at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, which is 2:30 Pacific Time, 5:30 Eastern, and then we have a late show on Thursdays at 5:30 Mountain Standard Time, which is 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, and we'll be back tomorrow for our late show. Thursday, we've got, what do we have planned tomorrow? Do you know?
It's just, I think it'd be a grab bag.
Grab bag of stuff off the shop floor. So
Anything could happen. So it could be vintage, it could be some of our designers.
yeah,
We'll leave you guessing.
random show tomorrow. Hope to see you there. Thank you, everyone. Thanks again for joining. Let us know what you think about this show today, the auction. How'd it go? We're just trying to try something different. And for our nonprofit branch, which is a 501c3, this show, all of the proceeds will be going to Roberta. $1,000 as a scholarship through the KETA program to help keep indigenous traditions alive. And we'll be doing more shows like this. We hope to see Roberta again. We hope when you get some more jewelry that you come back and
We do a show.
if you want to do a show and sell your
Great.
jewelry, you're welcome to do that too. I'm sure everyone would love to see you again.
Yeah, thank you everybody for having me, and thank you for the scholarship opportunity. It's been great.
Yeah, thank you. It's cool. Everything. It's cool. Thank you, everyone. So, have a great night. Bye. See you next time.